A disturbing story out of Brooklyn where two suitcases containing human remains have been found.
This story takes us to the Cypress Hill section of Brooklyn, New York. The area has a well-known history of violence. It is here that Dasia Johnson would find herself fighting to escape the grips of an abusive relationship that would ultimately cost her life.
Police say around 1:30 yesterday, they got a call to come do a wellness check for a 22-year-old female who lived on the 6th floor. Now, they went inside and found body parts, we understand, stuffed inside two suitcases. Now, people who live in the building since we've been here told us that the security guard initially went to do the check, and after being told about a smell that was coming from that unit, but was stopped, they say, by the boyfriend of the woman, so he went downstairs, the security guard, and called the authorities. Now,
Dasia Johnson was a beautiful 22-year-old female born in Brooklyn, New York. She was an aspiring grade school teacher and an employee at Macy's. Not a whole lot is known about Dasia due to the fact she spent the last few months of her life living off radar in an attempt to slip the grips of an abusive boyfriend. According to Dasia's aunt, which happens to be the only family member who has spoken out since this tragedy, Dasia had been involved in a years-long relationship with an individual by the name of Justin Williams. After a brief manhunt, New York Police Department was able to apprehend Justin Williams, who is currently in custody for the murder of Dasia Johnson. Dasia had a long life ahead of her. She fought till she could fight no more, as neighbors described just how brutal her attacker could be.
This man, who did not want to give his name, lives on the same floor a few doors down.
You hear arguing, banging, loud stuff, regular stuff, but you can't, like I said, if you try to interrupt or something like that, you're just putting yourself in a problem you can't solve. Somebody gets hit very hard in the mouth, right? The blood trail will lead from the door to the elevator. They stood in the elevator, obviously, to the first floor, came back out to the front of the building. The blood trail stops there, and you see them both arguing in front of the building.
As I began gathering information to conduct this video, I quickly noticed that Dasia Johnson didn't really have that much of an internet presence. I would imagine that was for one or two reasons. Either she was trying to remain under the radar from this psychopath, or he was jealous and prohibited her from using social media. Whatever the case is, that lack of information made this video that much shorter. I almost gave up on doing the video, but it had touched me so much that it moved me to do and make use with what little information that I had. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until my next video, please stay safe and may God bless us all.